So, there's two purposes you can choose, I guess, if you want to fall after the rabbit hole that I went down, right? You can use the parthenogenetic replication example to push back against Christ pillars under the auspices of the manosphere and the red pillars, because we just conflate that, right? And then it's actually pushed back against Christ pillars. Or it can just be about like that. What's the other thing? Aristotelian matriarch. Because whether or not it's like nobody wants to talk about it, but it doesn't. It's not going to do anything to your position. Either way, it seems to help everybody if you know how to use it. Similar to what the Bible is like, right? Like anybody can use it to explain whatever they want to. So our Socrates actually was the teacher of Aristotle. Aristotelian matriarch is the dynastics, Ptolemaic dynastic influence in the West Nile Valley. Also, Camelot mythos. Also, that's like when she was alive. Because after she's not alive, like she can't learn anything other than what she knows, which is like to fulfill that she did render good behavior unto the, like, you know, like she proliferated good behavior because she would humiliate you if you fell out of line, right? If you do anything wrong, that she believed humiliation would, you know, it was like princes got whipped, but they were still like a prince. Like there was like whipping the prince. You ever heard of that term, whipping the prince? The prince? Okay, all right. I'm not trying to say to demonize women. It's not none of that. Like, okay. It's also tied in with transhumanism and technocracy and shit. It's like, okay, the old guard autocracy is like the industrial. They brought us the industrial era, the Victorian era, the Napoleonic, Victorian era. Then the new autocracy is a technocracy. Tried to set up in the caste system similar to Hindu, because they have one, right? They need one for the technocracy. It's not about what we think is ideal. That we get trapped up in thinking that it's about the ideals and they can operate unfettered. We kind of assist them. We kind of get used by them and don't want to admit or acknowledge if they got to us. They're compromised. Oh, I've been used. Don't tell me that. You know what I mean? I want to start popping it. I want to I gotta flex harder now because you said that about me. No way that this is going to what's it called? Finger pointing accusation. Because you were convenient. Because you were nescient. You're convenient because you're. But that's also an excuse and a redeemable characteristic later. But you can get into that. But I mean, or you don't have to. I'm never telling anybody anything they don't already know. What do you call this channel? When is it science? Because you can't believe me if it's like, you know, there's certain, maybe you're not supposed to be able to believe certain things, because then I might want to drink a beer with you because you're not advanced science, you're not super science. I don't want to hang out with the super science crowd anymore because they got on my nerves last time, so I'd rather hang out with somebody nescient.